For our video creation project, I'm going to show you how to use Hudl. Last night, we had our first basketball game this season. I'm going to show you how to access Hudl, tag game film, and look at the live stats afterwards. Hopefully this can benefit your athletic program.
So the first thing you need to do is log into your Hudl account. I have two Hudl accounts through St. James School District. I have one for varsity football and varsity basketball. Hudl, you stat and gain scouting reports for your teams. Basically study and break down film, find your strengths, find your weaknesses, or your opponents. So I uploaded our game film from the 29th, which was our first basketball game the other day against Salem in this Sullivan tournament. So we're going here, we can do one of two things. You can tag it for stats, which I'm going to show you guys how to do. But you can also make comments and draw arrows for when you share it out with your student athletes to show them what you want them to do, or places where you think improvement is needed, or just tell them they did a good job at a certain place on the floor. So we can play this up a little bit and just trying to find. So right there, we go to trap this and we let him out of the trap. So I can make a comment on this and I can say keep for now I'm going to put Salem player in the trap. And then I can also, if I want, use arrows, okay, to show this. I can draw lines to circle the trap. There's a lot of directional things. You can put circles over areas on the floor that you need to cover, or players. They can also use this for highlight tapes. You see this lot made for highlight tapes that the student athletes make. So I can save this, and this can be in the game film. I'm not going to put this in here now, and they won't be able to see it till it is uploaded. So when we go into tagging the game film, very first thing you need to do is click tag. Okay, we want to start tagging the game film. First things first, color jersey. You want to make sure your opponent and you have the right color jersey on. So we are white, we're red and white, or white and red. And then Salem is blue and white. So we're white, they're blue. Next thing you need to do is select the starters. I'm going to select our starters, but I'm not going to select Salem's starters for time purposes right now. So we started 1, 14, 21, 22, and 40. Who did Salem start? We're just going to hit start tagging. And very first thing we got here is a jump ball. Tips off. Salem wins the tip. So we're going to click, they won the tip, but you see here on the bottom rows is that it's continuing to start running a timeline. Right here, you can speed the game up 5 seconds forward, and here you can bring it back 5 seconds. So I'm going to speed this up to try to find a first possession, which I already kind of know where it is. So first basket right here from Salem. They scored the first bucket. Click 2-point field goal attempt, 2-point field goal made. If you look down here, it shows where it was made from. And the timeline replays it. It's asking who made the assist. 25 made the assist. And then it gives you a shot chart. You can flip the court around where it matches it correctly. So if you see now, we have the same direction. This is for the other side. It changes on its own once you fix it. So we have the shot chart, and then that post player scored from right there. So you click, wants to know what type of shot. If you want to stat that type of shot, it's fine. Or you can skip it, but we're going to just say it was a post move for now. Click next, and then who made the assist? 25 made the pass out of the corner. So we have the assist, where the shot was made, and how we scored it. So basically, this gives you you got all these stat options: 2-point field goal attempt, 3-point field goal attempt, turnovers, fouls, timeouts, defensive fouls, steals, and blocks. It's going to give you these lists, and it also has subs, when timeout's called, and jump balls. So you can use these stats at any time to find your strengths and weaknesses. This is all I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to finish tagging this game film. I already showed you how to make comments and arrows and showed you how to tag these games. Once I have it all completely tagged, I'm going to show you some of the study purposes that can be done. Okay, so I finished tagging the whole entire game film from the other night, and then I'm going to show you some of the statting that you can look up for your basketball team or your football team or whichever sport that you as a coach decide to stat. So you go to reports. Now keep in mind that we just have one game in because it was our very first game. And so we have our game stats here that you can break down. So you can look anything from turnover percentage, offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, free throws. I mean, the options are really limitless. And then from here, on the side columns, you get your game. You can do it by athlete if you want. So Tyler Recker, okay, shot 2 3-pointers, missed both. You can go by player. And then I'm going to go back to overall. You can also see your shot chart. And this is our percentages from the whole game. So we're 100% for 3 in the corner. We missed a lot of layups. But then you can also break this down by first half, and it changes. So 1 for 1, 33% there, 55% on the other block, 67% in front of the rim. Or you can go to the second quarter and take that off. So you have other options to see. If you are box score, which is on all scoreboards, but it keeps a running total for you. So it's kind of nice throughout the season. And then scouting. So if you just tag a game film for scouting, just to see how your opponent's doing, multiple game films to collect some data on, that you can do that. And then they have top athletes down here in totals, or our best player shot really good percentages over here throughout the night, and it just breaks it all down for you. Pretty neat stuff. Another thing that you can do, you can set team goals over here. We have not set team goals, but since you can invite all your athletes to this, it's you guys can work for something and they can have those goals in mind for statistics. So that is it for now. Thank you.
Con los terroristas.